To become the person you want, you must destroy the person you are.
You are not your past. You're you. You're you right now. Like the past you might have done some things you wish you hadn't done. Don't dwell on that. You learn from it, that's fine, but don't dwell on it. Just keep moving. Keep moving. You know, use it as fuel. Say never again. You know, I get what I did wrong, but don't think that you're that person that made those mistakes. You're the person who's learned. You know, and to have that attitude is a really important thing. And to not say, why am I doing this now? I could have been doing this my whole life. Well, you weren't, so is that going to help?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta not think like that. You just gotta be happy you're doing it now.
When others finally see the results of your solitude, they'll call you lucky. But you'll know the truth. Luck didn't bring you here. The endless hours of grinding in the shadows did.
You want to be really great at something, you kind of have to be out of your mind, but you also have to have an iron will.
Yeah.
You don't want to work out every day. There's going to be days you just want to eat cake and sleep.
Yeah.
But if you want to get past the guy who eats cake and sleeps, you don't eat cake, you don't sleep.
And you know how you become unstoppable? It's by the basic psychological behavioral development principle of simply saying it to yourself. Because whatever you say to yourself and believe over and over again, you start to believe as a reality. You start to walk it and talk it and act it. So what you say is, I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I don't care what it is. I'm unstoppable. Nothing will stop me. The greatest of all qualities to guarantee success is the absolute willingness to go at anything and refuse to stop until you achieve it. You become what you think about. You become what you think about. And since the only thing that you can control is your thinking, if you change what you are thinking about, you will begin to change your reality. If you change what you expect, you change what you believe, you change your dominant thought, you change your inner workings, you begin to attract into your life people, circumstances, events, opportunities, everything consistent with your new thoughts.
But it was trusting the process of being uncomfortable in practice. That way I could be comfortable in the fight. It's been a very long time since I've been uncomfortable in practice. So it's just about manhood and doing everything else like that. This was about me coming back as a fighter and remembering who the I am.
Feeling like my old self again. Renewed, recharged, refocused. With nothing to stop me from being me.
Why would you want to learn martial arts? What I always say is, you don't want to learn martial arts because you want to go beat somebody up. You want to learn martial arts for two things. One, because you want to learn how to overcome incredibly difficult things. And in martial arts, you're going to encounter times where you want to quit, you're going to get your ass kicked, it's going to be difficult, and it's extremely difficult to get good at it. Two, if you do get into a situation, you want to be the one who gets to choose whether or not someone gets hurt.
I think that if we make who we become the goal, rather than the thing we achieve, instead of winning once a decade, we can win every day. Because you can continually get better at being who you are, and then the achievement is just one milestone along the path.
Please don't be lazy. Some people have the look, the intelligence, the talent. Some people really have that, but they don't go nowhere because they're lazy. Don't be lazy. Don't just be, oh, your parents are this and that. No, be your own person. Be your own human. Be something.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
How did you get that mentality of just being like, I need to get over this. Like, I need to get over myself.
Trial and error. You know, you grow up and you make game-winning shots and it's awesome. You come back the next day and miss a game-winning shot and it's misery. And then the next day comes and you're back playing again. And you understand that life has this cyclical nature where it's, you know, what you do on Monday, it's fantastic, but then Tuesday is a bad day. But guess what? There's Wednesday. So are we just supposed to live our lives like this the whole time? You know, versus just staying like this and understanding that it's really just a journey of evolution every day. It's just constant improvement, constant curiosity, constantly getting better. The results don't really matter. It's the figuring out that matters.
You have to disappear. Disappearing means doing the work. It means doing the work in the dark. It means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. It means doing the work when no one's watching.
Do so much work, it would be unreasonable for you not to be successful.
Someone who just like truly maximizes the grind. I feel like there's an art to that.